Hi, and welcome to Healy Fit with your instructor, Jen. For more, don't forget to subscribe, click like, or select notifications. Today, I have a Pilates practice for you that's going to focus on your legs and your abs. So we'll start from standing at the back edge of your mat. Once you're ready, go ahead, get set up, and place your hands right onto your thighs, flat back on the way down, and then we'll roll into an arc on the way up. Awesome. Let's do that a few more times. Feel that stretch across the shoulders into the back, and then lengthen from tailbone to crown. Awesome. Let's do one more. And then as you rise up, let's do a few shoulder rolls up, down, and back. A great opportunity for you to check in with your upper body, rolling to the front. Feel that stretch into the shoulders and back. Then go ahead, bring your fingertips up to your temples, add a light thoracic twist. And as you twist, you can lift the heel if that feels better for you. Go ahead, so as you twist away, you can lift the heel up, or you can keep the feet stagnant and just allow your body to twist to each side. As you bring it back into the center, we're going to lean down side to side. Go ahead, so really getting into the outer obliques, flexing down from rib cage towards your hips. Just getting everything warmed up here, ready for our practice today. Fantastic. From here, let's go into some hip circles. Arms are out to the sides or onto the hips to help you balance and stabilize as you twist. Bring them around the other way. Let's do two more on this side, and then we'll flip to the other leg. Awesome. Bring those leg circles around once you have your stability and balance on your standing leg. Fantastic. Bring it around the other way. Good. Up, down, and around. Looking good. From here, let's go ahead, start to walk down the thighs, reach into a nice stretch along the back, and then slowly walk back up. Now, any of you with vertigo or any issues here, if you start to feel dizzy, I want you to come up just a little bit less than I am here, maybe to about this halfway point before you come back down. Go ahead, so less range of motion if needed. Otherwise, just take it nice and slow. We've got one more. Good, let's start to walk out to the front edge of the mat into your plank. We're going to hold this one for 30 seconds. Hips down, length from crown to heels. Core is braced like there's a campfire underneath the belly. You're pulling up and in, and your shoulders are spread across your back. So you're pushing firmly through the front deltoids into the chest. Awesome. We'll start to add a rock forward and back just to take our mind off of that crunch. Good. Rocking forward and back. We're feeling a little bit of core control and stabilization as we try to maintain those hips down, chest pulled up and in, belly braced. Awesome. Let's step out and in. Good. So we're going to bring the feet out wide and then step them in more narrow. So outside the hip line, inside the hip line. Great. Let's do this a few more times. Stepping out and in, holding your belly in tight, holding those hips down at that level with the heel to crown line. Fantastic. Holding the feet out wide, we're going to come down to the forearms and then step back up to the hands. Good. So elbow, elbow, hand, hand, forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Good. Trying to keep the hips down as we go from our forearms to our hands. We've got 4 on each side, so we're almost there where we are going to hold it down onto the forearms. Awesome. Let's cross hand to elbow, and we're going to twist into a side plank. Good. So that wide stance with the feet is going to allow you to roll over onto the inner and outer edges of your feet as you twist side to side. Good, again, just trying to keep the hips level, not letting them sink nor rise into a pike, but holding them at a nice level where you feel challenged along the obliques. And you're really pushing into that bottom forearm to add elevation as you reach the other arm all the way up towards the sky. Now come down onto the hip, fingertips to temples. We're going to go into side leg lifts. Good, so constant movement allows the body, no breaks, but we're stimulating different areas of the body so we can continue to move with that core control. Hand on hip or hand in front of belly, we're going to rock the foot forward and back into your front back kicks. Try to maintain that stability and balance and stay elevated from the mat so you feel a little bit of the bottom oblique activated and length along the neck, the bottom edge of the neck. From here, we're going into a rainbow arc to the front and then back edge of your mat. Again, trying to control any rocking forward and back, maintaining that stability from your hips up to your crown. Good, so tuck the toes to the front, arc up, pull the heel to the back. Let's go into little circles here. Awesome. Maybe making them bigger with each round or staying in that small movement. This is where those hip circles from the warm-up come into play. Let's do 4 in the other direction. Last one. And let's stretch. Flipping the legs to the other side. Before we go into the work on this side, we're going to go up and over. So we feel the stretch along the outer edge of the body where we just worked. Awesome. Come down to your forearm when you're ready for those side leg lifts. Again, hand in front or on top of the hip or maybe up to the temple. This is a little bit more challenging option. When you're ready, lift the leg up and then pull the heel down to the floor. So toes pointed on the way up. Pull the heel down using the back of the upper inner thigh. Good, again, we're avoiding slouching by keeping everything nice and tall and then adding in that front to back kick. Good, very little to no movement from the torso here. So we're trying to maintain stability from crown to hip line. Awesome, from here into your rainbow arc, toes to the front, heel to the back. Take your time with these. Let's do 2 more to the front and back. Awesome. After this one, we'll add in our circles, sweeping the leg up, down, around. 3, 4, and switch direction. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. Before we go into our next series of moves, let's add in that stretch once again. Outside arm comes up and over. We stretch along the outer edge of the trunk into the obliques. Fantastic. Coming into all fours here. We're going to start with your right leg back. Lift the left leg up, straight leg up and down. Go ahead, toes pointed, core braced, hands are pressed firmly into the mat. Spread from pinky to thumb. Lift the leg up. Let's curl the heel in towards the hip, utilizing the hamstring along the back of the thigh from knee to glutes. Go ahead, pull and then extend. Let's do another one. And then we're going to hold this next one in, bring the knee all the way down to the floor, and then kick the heel up as high as you can while keeping that core connection, belly button pulled up and in towards the spine. Awesome. Let's do another one here. And we'll add in a reach and pull into your kneeling crunch. Go ahead. So from bird dog, you're coming in, elbow to knee, reach and extend from fingers to toes, and then flex elbow and knee in together. Let's do another one. Fantastic. Child's pose to stretch from your hands to your tailbone. As you come up, let's do the other leg. Awesome. Starting with the lift and lower, toes pointed to the back of the room, belly pulled up and in. Just lift up to that point where you feel you are still in control along your core line. Add in that heel flexion using your hamstrings to fold the heel towards the hip. Awesome. Let's hold the next one in, pressing up towards the ceiling, coming down towards the floor. Good. Heel press up and down. Awesome. From here, we go into that bird dog. Lengthen the leg all the way out. Reach the opposite arm. Pull elbow and knee in together, and then reach from fingers to toes. So fantastic. Last one. And we rest, child's pose. Now let's take it up a notch. If for the next round you want to stay where you were into your all fours position, you're welcome to do just that. Otherwise, come forward, one step forward with the hands, come into a kneeling plank. Let's start with that left leg back, lift and lower into your leg pull. Guys, this really challenges us a little bit more from a stability standpoint. Add in the hamstring curl, flexing heel towards hip. Awesome. Let's do another one. Kicking the heel up towards the sky, lift and lower. Good. We're going to add in the bird dog from this kneeling plank position. Lengthen the leg, lengthen the arm. Exhale, pull them in, flex back. Inhale, lengthen back out. Watch your balance and stability here. It's a little bit more challenging with the hand and the knee a bit further apart. Awesome. Let's take that child's pose. Well-deserved stretch from your hands to your hips. Time for the other side. Coming in, we extend right leg back, lift and lower. We've got two more, elevate. And now we add in the hamstring curl, flex heel towards hip, and then leg extension. Guys, shoulders are still spread across the back. Our core is still engaged and strong. Let's add in the knee tap down. So on your next one, fold the heel in, knee tap, and then kick back up. Knee tap down, kick back up. Good, so we're feeling this one into the glutes, but we want to keep the abs strong to protect the low back, especially now that we are in our bird dog to flex. Good, again, watch your balance, stay connected. So strong. Awesome. Well-deserved child's pose. Now we've got one more level for you. You are welcome again to stay in the kneeling plank position, or you can walk it out into full plank with me. Awesome. So either on your knees or on your toes. Let's start with our leg pull. Lift and lower. 3, 2, 1, hamstring curl, lift the heel up, fold it in towards the hip and extend. Flex and lengthen. 2, 1. Let's change it up from here. We're going to flex the knee in and then kick it back. Awesome. Now let's go into length into a 3-legged dog. And then we're going to pull the knee through the arms. Good. So a little bit different than our kneeling positions if you're up on your toes with me. Let's do another one like that. And then we're going to bring both feet down and in together. And we're going to touch hand to opposite toes. Good. So plank to pike with a hand reach back and through to the opposite foot. So awesome. Good, last 2. 1, and rest. I don't know about you, but I have a little bit of a glistening going on. I loved, one of my clients used to call it purling. We've got just a beautiful glow right here with all the hard work that we've been putting in. But don't worry, it doesn't end here. We've got more. Let's go to the other side from kneeling or from plank, leg lift or leg pull. Good, up and up. Now hold this next one up for the hamstring fold in and lengthen. Try to keep the knee elevated from your mat. Good job. Let's do another one. And then we're going to pull the knee down, kick back up, pull down, kick up. Good, let's do another one. And we push back into three-legged dog, into a plank with pull through. Awesome. 2 more like that, and then we go into that plank to pike. Last one. Bring the foot to the floor, reach back through, come into plank, reach back through and across, come into plank. You are doing so awesome. Let's do 2 more to each side. God, what if I told you this was the last exercise we had to really work hard through? Could you do just 1 more? Awesome. Come down into your child's pose. So well done. Well-deserved stretches here. As you lengthen, let's go ahead and reach through, threading the needle, stretching across the shoulder into the back. Good. You could also circle through your wrist here, whatever feels good for you and your body. Let's do the other side, reaching through, stretching across the shoulder into the upper back. Awesome. Coming up, let's stretch across the chest for all of those planks, interlacing the fingers, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Pump those fingers in and out a few times, and then come down into seated, legs out, stretched. Big deep breath all the way up, and then we're going to reach out towards your toes. Awesome. Stretch into the hamstrings and glutes, and then all the way up through the little lower back region into the shoulders. Let's add a twist, twisting towards your bent knee, maybe looking over your back shoulder or out along the horizon. Inhale through center. Let's do the other leg. Nice stretch across the outer thigh into the glutes, back, and obliques. Coming in through center, find your favorite seated position, whatever it is. Reach the arms up to the sky, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale the arms down halfway, stretch across the back, and then open from elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder, before you bring it in for your well-deserved hug. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a great workout and had a little bit of fun along the way. Until next time, like and subscribe to let me know you want more videos like this one. I really do appreciate you watching. For more, you can always follow me on social at Healy Fit. Thanks again. Take care and be well.